Stomps, claps, and body pats, my fellow steppers. Today, we're going to do a quick sequence that features a body roll and some under the leg claps. It's going to be a simple 4-measure step sequence that you can loop, that you can repeat a number of times. You can do it once. You can change the end if you want to, and I'll tell you a little more about that. But first, let's learn it. All right? So let's make sure we have some space, get some water. Also, if you want to, bring a friend. Before we get started, we have to think about how we're going to use counts for this step. Usually, we are good with the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. But this time, we're going to need something that goes in between the 1 and the and 2s. So instead of just the 1 and 2, we're going to have 1E and 2. Okay? Once again, we're going to have 1E and 2. So we're breaking up the measure into even more subdivisions. Okay? So let's make sure that we have that idea. So listen out for that as we learn this. So the first part of our step is going to be a stomp clap. That's going to be a solid 1, 2. No divisions there, just the 1, 2. Now, after that 1, 2, that's when the subdivisions come in. But let's practice the stomp and the clap first. So on my 8 count, we're just doing stomp, clap. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Easy enough. After that comes 2 chest hits, right, left. Okay? Our elbows want to be out, parallel to the floor. So we want to sound like this. We want to lean slightly towards the right, give the step some motion so we're not just in one spot, okay? Nice. So with that, the counts are 1, 2, then we go and okay? So 1, 2 and 1, 2 and So those 2 hits come closer together compared to the first 2. The chest hits come closer compared to the stomp clap. All right? So 1, 2 and Let's try that together. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2 and 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So those 2 chest hits are the first part of that body roll. All right. The next hits are going to be 2 lap hits. We just finished doing a and so this is 3E. All right. So 1, 2 and 3E. All right. So this sequence is a straight sequence. All right. So let's add the 2 lap hits. This is what we want to sound like now. Listen one more time. Boom, tap, 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 tap. All right. So 1, 2 and 3E. Let's try that together. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's try that again. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now that we've done the body roll, here's the next thing we have to do. A simple left foot stomp. Okay? But the way we want to do that is we want to make sure that our leg is primed. Priming is getting something ready. So we want to make sure that our leg is ready. So when we're doing a body roll, when we do that 3E, our leg is already up and we're hitting our leg that is up. And then we can get that nice motion into a stomp. Because if we don't, our leg would be on the ground, our foot would be on the ground, and therefore that step would have to be really quick and it wouldn't look as good. So we want to make sure that our leg is up. This is what that looks like when we prime our left leg. Right? So if you notice, after I do my clap and I start my body roll, my leg is already coming up and I'm moving towards the left, then I can get that stomping on time, okay? So let's try that together. Slowly. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stomp, clap. Let's try that again. 5, 6, 7, 8. So the count on that is right after. So we want to make sure that we are following through. So we're going 1, 2, and 3 E and 1, 2, and 3 E and. Okay? Boom, tap, 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 boom, boom, tap, 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 boom. All right? Let's try that one more time. Now that we've done it with the counts. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. So after that stomp comes a clap. That clap happens on the 4, and we're gonna be kind of facing towards the left. So we look like this. All right? The count for it is the actual 4. So we finish on that 3 E and then 4. All right? Then we wait to do this motion again, this sequence again. All right? So let's try that together slowly. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's try that one more time. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Let's do that slowly with the counts this time. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3 E and 4. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3 E and 4. All right. Make sure you practice that part. That is the main beat or the bass beat for this sequence. That bass beat happens 3 full times, and then we go into the 4th measure, and the 4th measure is when the beat drops. All right? When we listen to music, we can identify when there's a beat drop, right? There's usually a build up, and then boom, the music changes, everyone's going crazy, fist pumps happening all over the place, the dance moves get out of control. That's when everyone gets hyped. So we have something similar, although we're doing that just for one measure. So the bass beat happens 3 times, and then we go into that beat drop, okay? So for this sequence, our beat drop is just going to be stomp, clap, stomp, clap, stomp, clap, stomp, clap, stomp. Very simple. So that's a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and end. Okay? So you want to just stomp on your right foot, and then you want to clap under your opposite leg. All right? So let's do that in detail. You're going to take your right leg, pick up that right leg. That's a and. So when you start, that's that and 1, and then you have and. The and is that clap. So you're picking up your left leg at the same time, getting it ready. So you have that space, and you just clap right under that left leg. And then 2, and you're moving your arms, rotating over to clap on your right leg. And 3, and 4, and. All right? So what you should have is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. But let's try the first stomp clap together. So all we're doing is 1 and. Let's try it. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and. Let's do that one more time. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and. All right? So let's go from the 1 and right into 2 and. So we look like this. 1 and 2 and. Let's try it. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and. Let's do that one more time. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1 and 2 and. All right. Now, let's try the whole thing. Remember, we don't have to be super technical about everything. Sometimes you can just go with the flow. Your body will kind of let you know where you want to go naturally. Sometimes you can follow that instinct and go with it. All right? It's kind of like you're walking. One foot in front of the other. So in this case, you step on one foot, the other foot's up, so you can clap. Next foot, clap. All right? Let's try all 4 of those counts in this measure. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go. The next thing we're going to do is practice putting looping the first part, the bass beat, and then adding the drop beat or the beat drop afterwards. All right, now that you have the bass beat and the beat drop, let's loop that bass beat, okay? So remember, our bass beat was, all right? So now we want to do that 3 times back to back. So when we finish with that 4, which is a clap, what we're doing is getting ready to get that stomping on the 1. So we start 1, 2, 3, 4, and then from here we don't just freeze, right? We're getting ready for that nice loud 1 stomp with our right foot, and then we're gonna do it again. So let's do that slowly, and all we're gonna do is not the loop twice, but we're gonna go stomp, clap, and we're gonna stop right there after we do it 1 whole time. So this is what we look like. All right, try that with me. We're gonna go at a slow tempo. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Let's try that one more time. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. All right, good. Now you have that loop, that section right there when you go from the end of the measure and start again. That's the loop. So we have looped it once. Okay, so let's try to loop it once and do the whole sequence twice. We're gonna complete the second measure. So this is what we look like. 2. All right, let's try to make that happen. Same slow tempo for now. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. All right. Make sure you practice the ability to loop. Okay. So I want you to go back and practice doing this twice back to back. First, start off with trying to get to the 1, 2. So do it once, boom, tap, 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 boom, tap, boom, clap. All right? You want to do that a number of times. And when I say a number, I don't mean 4, I don't mean 5, I mean like 20 times, all right? Being able to do it 20 times. So practice that, and when you come back to the video, we're going to practice doing it 3 times back to back. Now that you've practiced that, all right, let's now get to the next level. 3 times. So we want to look like this. 1, 2, All right? 3 measures. Let's try it. Nice and slow. Remembering, when we finish with that 4, we're getting ready for that 1. There's that and count that's there. After that 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. That's when we're getting ready for our first 1 count, right? So make sure that and 1, we're moving so that we're going towards the right side. Let's try it. We're doing all 3. 5, slow, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 2. All right, let's do that one more time. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2, 3, 4, and 3, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Make sure you practice that on your own, and when you come back to the video, we're going to be adding the beat drop. Now that you have practiced the bass beat, now we can add the beat drop. So remember, we're finishing here on our 3rd measure. So from here, we're just gonna go that and, that's before that and is and 1. So we wanna go and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and stop. So we finish here, so we go and 1. So let's try that from this position. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Okay? Let's try that again. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Awesome. So now we're just gonna go and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and end. No finishing pose yet, or no closing position yet, but we're gonna get that sorted out in a second. So we're going from here, and we're doing the whole beat drop at the end. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and end. All right. So for the end, all you're gonna do is do any pose that you want. All right. That's it for this tutorial video. But let's do this whole thing, all of the bass beat, and then add the beat drop, and then we'll be done with the tutorial video. Make sure you have your pose in mind, okay? We're going all the way from the beginning. So bass beat 3 times, and then beat drop once, and closing position. 5, slow, 6, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and beat drop. Make sure you practice that with this video, and also go back to the demonstration video and practice along with me. That is at a higher tempo. I believe the tempo is 110, so you can find a metronome on YouTube and use the beats per minute as 110 and practice along with that. All right? Have fun practicing this sequence, and I look forward to seeing some submissions. Peace.